Good morning once again, guys. In another freezing morning. This time it's warmer with 1 degree than yesterday, so we get like minus 12 Celsius. Despite the weather shown minus 16. That has to be measured somewhere, maybe in the fields or in the outer limits of Brasov, but still it is freezing cold. The car runs without a problem, and everything is perfect. But even at minus 12, I mean, it is really cold. Man. But it is nice to have a reliable car. Let's say, despite the fact it is a regular car, it's not anything special. It is by all standards, especially nowadays, a modest car. But it is really reliable, and I will say this especially for those who ask me regarding it. You would be amazed how many wrote me that they would like to purchase Renault Clio 3 as their first car or as a daily driver inside the city limits. As long as you find a good mechanic and you purchase only original equipment parts, OEM parts for Renault, you will not have any issues. Also, please make the oil change intervals at maximum 10,000 kilometers. Personally, the most driven mileage was 11,000 kilometers. It happened only once because I did that, let's say, amount of kilometers in a shorter period of time than 1 year, and for me it was a first back then. But this happened only one time in all the 12 years I've owned the car. In the rest of the time, an average would be 8,000 kilometers. I even changed the oil once at 6,800 kilometers. Because that's how little I drove in 1 year back then. So if you do this and maintain it well, and this will mean you will have to replace the parts, the spark plugs, you will have to adjust the lifters, change the water pump, the pulleys, everything there, the timing belt. So if you do this by the book, I assure you this car will drive for decades. So especially for the money, it is really affordable and it's worth buying. But of course, it comes with some downsides as well. I can't think of a part that I haven't replaced it. I had to replace even the cooler, the ventilator. But yeah, these are consumables, and you can expect them to be replaced at some point. The worst thing, or let's say the time when I got scared the most, was when this actuator, or this handle for the wipers, uh, burned out. So it some smoke came over the from that part inside, and I thought the car was gonna catch fire, but it's nothing serious. It's just that if that happens to you, you need to take it out right away, because it will smell chemically, and it will be a poisonous smell all the time, as long as you keep that part. But after the replacement with a Valeo 1, I think, or Delphi, I really forgot what it was. I think it was Delphi. Yeah, it works. This happened 8 years ago, and to be more precisely, 5 years after I bought the car brand new. But these were the Turkish parts. Their quality is unfortunately known now to be even worse than the cheap Chinese stuff, because Chinese also do really high quality things, but you know how it is, how they are renowned. The Turks right now are even worse when it comes to the quality of the car parts, or electrical stuff. Yeah. So just keep these things into consideration. Other than that, man, I've never had issues with the car to get stranded somewhere. Not a chance. As long as you maintain it well, also make sure the battery is in good conditions, you will have zero problems with it. And even till this day, it doesn't consume a single drop of oil from one change to another. And you see, I have LPG on it for years. I also drive it sportive. Not a single drop of oil on the ground or consumed. This is really a peace of mind. You can imagine how you would feel if you would have to be like a mechanic to check the oil level all the time, to have oil in your trunk. I mean, this from my perspective, leaving aside anything else, this is really degrading for a car owner to be worried regarding the oil level all the time. I mean, I used to be like that back when I had that old Dacia 1310. I mean, it was a constant worry that I would stall the engine, or it would overheat. It would leave me on the side of the road, or the car will not start after a few hours stop. This never happened with this car. But it's true, I am the only one that drove it, so I'm the first and the only owner of this car, and I really took very good care of it. When you purchase it second hand, from others that maybe drove it like they stole it, I cannot guarantee you that you'll have the same well-running car, but despite that, I can assure you, if you find a good mechanic, an honest mechanic, or an honest service owner, eventually, after all the parts can be replaced, and you will have a good running car, just as I do right now. So this is about it, guys. We're still at minus 12 Celsius at 7 a.m. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you all the best. May you have an awesome week ahead, and I'll catch you in the next ones. Take care wherever you are, and bye bye.